Good? All right. Would you all please rise? Color guard, advance. Halt. Post the colors. Please salute our flag and join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two.
Thank you, John. Hello, everyone. Our honor and color guard today are Troop 46 Eagle Scout Ian Perkis and Troop 46 Life Scouts Ethan Matthew and John Lawler. Thank you, gentlemen. Please remain standing for the invocation.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming today. For those who aren't familiar with Harlingen Church, safety message: exits to the back, exits through the front, restrooms through this door, make a right and down the stairs. So that's my official duty. But thanks to everybody for coming today. Very happy to again host an Eagle Scout celebration and recognize the achievements of Carrie, Andrew, Rohan, and Anthony. As a parent of Eagle Scouts, I recognize the hard work of the Scouts and the important roles of all of the adult leaders. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to come together as family, friends, leaders, and Scouts on this important and memorable day. Today marks the fulfillment of a journey, one that was full of challenges, friendships, struggles, and successes. These Scouts were faithful to their commitments, and today we celebrate their hard work and achievements. So we ask for your blessing, Lord, on Carrie, Andrew, Rohan, and Anthony, their families who supported and encouraged them along the way, their fellow Scouts as well. Bless the Scout leaders, all of Troop 46, and all those who are here physically or in spirit. We ask that you continue to walk with these young men as they take their next steps in becoming the Scouts and people you desire them to be. We ask you to bless them in this time together today. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Paul. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lakshmi Kanuri, and I am an Assistant Scoutmaster in Troop 46. I welcome you all to this Eagle Scout Court of Honor. Today, we recognize 4 Scouts who have achieved the highest rank in Scouting: Carrie Wong, Andrew Devine, Rohan Shah, and Anthony Meza. Thank you for coming to celebrate their success. Troop 46 is one of the largest troops in New Jersey, and since being established in 1936, we had around 219 Scouts earn the rank of Eagle. Their names are listed in today's program and are on the plaques near the entrance. The path to Eagle is earned through a challenging advancement program, and only a small percentage of all Scouts achieve this honor. We are fortunate to have dedicated leaders who worked long and faithfully with our Scouts to help them develop character, build citizenship, and promote mental and physical fitness through the Scouting program. However, we also recognize this success requires the steadfast support of family and others in the community. Will all Scouts please join me in a round of applause to thank your parents and also those who support our Scouting program. We'll do the rededication. Eagle Scouts, please stand at your seats. Scouts, you will now rededicate yourselves to the principles of Scouting. Face this audience of fellow Scouts, families, community members, and friends. With them as your witness, please give the Scout sign and repeat the Scout oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to guide my country, to obey Scout law, uplift people at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Thank you, Scouts. Please be seated. I'll just explain the trail to Eagle and what they went through. The path to Eagle can be described as a steep trail. It starts with the Scout rank, continues through tenderfoot, second class, and first class ranks. Then the real climbing begins with merit badges, leadership responsibilities, and service projects through the Star and Life ranks until the Scout finally reaches Eagle. Scouts, think back to when you first joined Boy Scouts, how small you felt, how you struggled to recite the Scout oath and Scout law, your initial overnight camping trips, and your first visit to Yagu for an entire week away from home at summer camp. Many Scouts start off determined, only to become discouraged or distracted. You continued through the increasingly challenging ranks, even if some of your friends did not. You took on more responsibility with leadership positions such as senior patrol leader, troop guide, scout instructor, troop scribe, etc. Some of you were elected by your peers to the Order of the Arrow, which is a Boy Scouts honored society. You also broadened your experience and knowledge, participating in high adventure trips such as Philmont, Florida Sea Base, and completing numerous merit badges. And you gave back to your community through service projects. Combined, your Eagle projects totaled 537 hours of service, the equivalent of 14 40-hour work weeks. And now you are standing at the summit of the trail, which is only achieved by about 6% of all the Scouts. You have taken the Scout oath and law and embodied them within your character. They guide you and direct you. We applaud you for being a leader, respected by your peers and adult leaders, and we welcome you. I would now like to invite everyone here who has earned the rank of Eagle Scout to please stand. You understand that being an Eagle Scout means much more than just the pin and badge that an Eagle Scout receives. I ask everyone to join me in recognizing the accomplishment and character of all Eagle Scouts with a round of applause. Thank you for coming today to honor our new Eagle Scouts. You may be seated. We will start the ceremony now. The first Eagle Scout for today is Carrie Wong. Carrie, please escort your parents to the stage. You can see. Carrie, please stand, introduce yourself, and briefly describe your Eagle project, including the benefiting organization.
Hey everyone, my name is Carrie Wong, and I'm a senior at Montgomery High School. In the fall, I will be attending Rutgers University and studying business. The beneficiary for my Eagle project was Inspired Threads, which is a nonprofit organization that is committed to supporting vulnerable individuals with intellectual and physical disabilities by teaching them skills and providing them with employment in the world of eco-fashion. For my project, I built a large ironing table, as well as an additional ironing table and a sewing table that are specially accommodated for wheelchair users. As Inspired Threads is an environment-friendly organization, all of the wood in my project was repurposed. For example, the table frames for all 3 tables are made out of an old bunk bed.
Thank you, Carrie. Please remain standing. We'll do the Eagle Scout charge. The Eagle Scout charge is an important part of any Eagle Coat of Honor. Carrie has selected his father, Frank Wong, who is also a father of Girl Scout Gold Award recipient, to deliver his Eagle Scout charge. Mr. Wong, please come to the podium, face your son, and deliver the Eagle Scout charge.
Carrie, please stand in the center of the stage and face me. It is my honor to give you the Eagle Scout charge on your elevation to the highest award in Scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most meaningful and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged as worthy of the elevation to Eagle Scout. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of great honor and responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, you assume a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to all mankind. This is truly a significant undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to all Scouts. America has many good things to give you and your children, but these good things depend, for the most part, on the quality of her citizens. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only toward the best. Lift every task you do to the highest level of service to God and all people. Your conduct along the trail to Eagle has been excellent, but one thing is important: your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. You become an example in your community. Your actions are now a little bit more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility would reflect not only on you, but on your fellow Eagles and all of Scouting. Carrie, the torch you carry is not only yours, but is also ours.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Eagle Scout and parents, please stand. I now invite Troop 46 Eagle Coach, Mr. Sam Sharma, to facilitate the award ceremony.
It's a proud day, right? As the father of 2 Eagle Scouts, congratulations. Carrie Wong, by the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken and the significance of your achievement remain with you always. No one could ever know the acts of care and self-sacrifice from the parents of this Eagle Scout, nor the advice and the guidance they have provided along the trail to Eagle. Your mother will present you with your Eagle Award. As a symbol of your mother's support, please present her with a miniature eagle pin. Your father will present the Eagle Scout certificate. As a symbol of your father's support, please present him with the miniature eagle pin. Congratulations, Eagle Scout Carrie Wong and parents. You may be seated. I now invite Janine Leppert from Inspired Threads and Carrie's project sponsor to say a few words.
Go down. Hi, everyone. My name is Janine, and I am the founder and executive director of Inspired Threads. And I'm so, I'm around all of you Eagle Scouts and Boy Scouts, and you have mental toughness that I don't have, so if I cry, bear with me. I'm not a scout, so it's where it's going to be. I've spent my career in the nonprofit world. I am a director at Special Olympics and have been there for almost 2 decades. And I founded Inspired Threads about 3 years ago. And I've come across so many volunteers, high school, college, and beyond, thousands upon thousands of volunteers, and there are very few that I have come across that have impressed me, like Carrie. I work in the field of disability, and I serve people who are marginalized, who are pushed to the side, who are looked down upon. And Carrie never did that. He never once made our people feel less than, and he asked them questions. He even measured Gary, who's one of our designers, his wheelchair, made sure that he knew how high up his legs came, and he made Gary feel comfortable doing that. And I can say with 1,000,000% conviction that without Carrie's project, our Inspired Threads little organization would be nowhere near where we are now, not even close. He made furnishings for us that were designed for us, designed for our people, and he did them all with 100% upcycled materials, like literally getting old bunk beds and taking the nails out and the screws out and cutting them and putting on casters. And I mean, it's crazy. You come into my place and it's unbelievable. They're made for our people. And for anybody here that has family members or friends with intellectual disabilities, you know that very few people will give them that kind of time, energy, effort to make them feel valued and valuable. And Carrie did that. So I'm going to close out by saying directly to you, Carrie, that I'm so proud of you. I'm not even your mom, I'm crying like this, but you really are amazing. Your quiet confidence is way beyond your years, and your acceptance and value of the most marginalized people is something that should be an inspiration to your friends and family and other scouts, because it's an inspiration to me. And I want to thank you so much for all you did for us.
Thank you. As part of a couple of those working sessions, I was ones taking out the nails and putting in everything, so it wasn't easy. But it was a great project. Carrie, Eagle Scout Carrie, please stand and offer your personal comments.
For the last 11 years, scouting has been a huge part of my life. I started my journey in the first grade as a Tiger Scout, going through the ranks of Cub Scouts, and achieving my Arrow of Light as a Weeblo. When it became time to cross over the bridge into Boy Scouts, I had no doubt that I wanted to continue my journey. I was fresh off a Pack 185 Pinewood Derby Championship victory, and I was excited to join Troop 46. From the moment that I joined the troop, becoming an Eagle Scout was always a goal that I wanted to achieve. The journey wasn't always easy, but I learned a lot, experienced a lot of new things, and grew as a person. All of the merit badges, rank requirements, and service hours were worth it, as they helped me become who I am today. The biggest highlight of my scouting journey was undoubtedly my trip to the Philmont Scout Ranch in New Mexico. I made so many memories on that trip, and I will never forget that amazing sunrise from the top of the Tooth of Time. I'd like to thank my parents for always being there to help me and supporting me through everything. Thank you for always motivating me and for all of your guidance. I'd also like to thank my Scoutmasters, Assistant Scoutmasters, and fellow Scouts for all of their help throughout my journey. In addition, I'd like to thank my Eagle coach, Mr. Sharma, and my district advisor, Ms. Russick, for supporting me on my Eagle project and for all the great help and advice, as well as my beneficiary, Janine Leppert. I really enjoyed working with her, and I'm happy that the project turned out well. Lastly, thank you to Mr. Kanuri for all your help setting up this Court of Honor and making sure that things run smoothly. To all the younger Scouts here, my advice is to take advantage of all the great opportunities offered by Troop 46 and to enjoy them. You should consider going on as many campouts and trips as you can, as you will make a lot of great memories. Like I said earlier, Philmont was one of the best 2 weeks of my life, and I will never forget it.
Thank you, Eagle Scout Kerry Wong. Please escort your family back to your seats.
Thank you. Now, Andrew. Andrew Devine, please escort your parents to the stage. Andrew, please stand, introduce yourself, and briefly describe your Eagle project, including the benefiting organization.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Devine, and I am a senior at Montgomery High School. I plan to attend RVCC this upcoming fall, and my beneficiary for today was Orchard Hill Elementary School. For my project, I built 2 heavy-duty buddy benches to place in one of the playgrounds at Orchard Hill Elementary School, because I knew going to that school that there was barely a buddy bench, so oftentimes I was pretty much just running around the playground, not playing any tag. So I was like, you know what, this would be very beneficial if a kid feels lonely and they need a buddy, so I built 2 buddy benches and put them in the playground, over the kindergarten playground, actually. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Andrew. Okay, we'll do the Eagle Scout charge. The Eagle Scout charge is an important part of any Eagle Code of Honor. Andrew has selected his father, John Devine, father of 2 Eagle Scouts, former Troop 46 Scoutmaster, to deliver his Eagle Scout charge. Mr. Devine, please come to the podium, face your son, and deliver the charge.
Andrew, please stand in the center of the stage and face me. It is my honor to give you the Eagle Scout Charge on your elevation to the highest award in Scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most meaningful and significant movements in the world's history. you have been judged as being worthy of the elevation to Eagle Scout. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of great honor and responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, you assume a solemn obligation to your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to all mankind. This is truly a significant undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to all Scouts. America has many good things to give you and your children, but these good things depend, for the most part, on the quality of her citizens. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift every task you do to the highest level of service to God and all people. Your conduct along the Trail to Eagle has been excellent. But one more thing is important: your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. You become an example in your community. Your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility would reflect not only on you, but on your fellow Eagles and all of Scouting. Andrew, the torch you carry is not only yours, but ours.
Thank you, Mr. Devine. Eagle Scout and parents, please stand. I now invite Troop 46 committee member and Eagle coach, Mr. Bob Thompson, to facilitate the award ceremony.
This is particularly enjoyable for me because as a previous Cub Master in 185 with Mr. Devine, I've seen Andrew grow up from that to that. And I can't imagine how many Eagle projects I've worked on with the different Scouts, but this is the first time I've ever built buddy benches with Andrew, so. Buddy benches, it's a bench. Andrew Devine, by the authority vested in me, the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it's my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you as an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken and the significance of your achievements remain with you always. No one could ever have known all the acts of care and self-sacrifice from your parents, from the parents of this Eagle Scout, nor the advice and guidance they have provided along the trail to Eagle. Your mother will now present you with the Eagle Award. Now, as a symbol of your mother's support, please present her with a miniature eagle pin. Very good. Now your father will present the Eagle Scout certificate. As a symbol of your father's support, please present him with a miniature eagle pin. without dropping it. Very good. Congratulations, Eagle Scout Andrew Devine and parents. You may be seated. Okay. He wrote that in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I invite Mr. Michael O'Neill, Director of Facilities, Montgomery School District, to say a few words.
How are you? Good to see you. I'm not going to say too much. I'm a man of few words, but I just wanted to offer a simple thank you for the two wonderful benches, right, that Andrew has made and has installed at the Orchard Hill School. The benches were very well made, and they're used every day by our lower grade students and the staff. So we're enjoying them every day. Again, they were very well made. Andrew met with myself and our carpenter. He accepted our feedback, and we were very pleased when the final product was delivered. And again, thank you and congratulations to all of the Eagle Scouts who are being honored today. But thank you.
Eagle Scout Andrew, please offer your personal comments.
First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for taking some time out of your day to come to our Eagle Scout Court of Honor. It is such an honor for me to receive my Eagle Scout Award after almost 10 years of scouting. I've read that the aim of intelligent speech and writing is to convey a message using as few words as possible. For example, in Shakespeare's Hamlet, the character Polonius says, "Brevity is the soul of wit." Unfortunately, the speech that I have prepared for today is neither brief nor witty, so please bear with me. I first started as a Cub Scout in Pack 185, and there I learned to love scouting and what scouting stands for. When I joined Troop 46, I learned that I could become a leader. After my first year, I joined Delta Force, a small patrol in the troop. In Delta Force, it is where I realized I could find my true potential to become a leader. After I became the senior patrol leader, I learned more about leading people, such as how to make plans for meetings and how to keep people listening to me. Along with that, I learned how to work with many different personalities, because I know that no two people are the exact same. Everyone responds to directions differently. Along with that, I learned how to teach and be patient with people. Now, I need to go and thank a few people. First off, I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout this entire scouting journey, and whenever I needed some motivation, they always came through. Along with that, I need to go and thank all of the Scoutmasters, Assistant Scoutmasters, everybody in Troop 46 for helping to support me when I need to go and get merit badges done, or when I need to go and just get some requirements done. Everybody was super helpful. Along with that, I need to go and thank Mr. Thompson, my Eagle coach. He gave me some great insight on how to build benches, and it really helped me out to go make the best possible bench that I could for my beneficiary. Another person who I really need to thank is Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill was the beneficiary for my project, and he helped me pick out a project really easily for Orchard Hill. And along with that, we made sure that all the benches were up to up to his satisfaction. And I'm happy to hear that the benches are being used every day by the students and staff. I would also like to thank my old patrol Delta Force. They really helped me unlock my potential to become a true leader. Now, I'd like to go and give some advice to some of the younger scouts in the crowd. It may seem difficult to meet some requirements, but just do your best. I know how difficult getting some merit badges done or getting some requirements done are, but just if you go and focus on it a little bit per week and keep working at it, you'll soon be able to reach your scouting goals. Thank you again, everyone. It is an honor to be here to accept this award.
Thank you, Eagle Scout Andrew Devine. And before you escort your parents here, please ask the crowd to meet you in person at the Strawberry Festival on June the 12th at Lower Middle School. Please pick your parents.
Okay, thank you. Now we'll do Rohan. Rohan Shah, please escort your parents to the stage. Rohan, please stand, introduce yourself, and briefly describe your Eagle project and beneficiary.
Hello. Oh, yeah. My name is Rohan Shah. I'm a senior at Montgomery High School. In the fall, I'll be attending Rutgers to study exercise science. My project, Beneficiary, was the Open Space Committee of Montgomery, and my project was a native plant exposure. It's a 20 by 30 foot space that is basically just fencing. It's protecting native plants from deer eating it. It also has a sign posted outside of it to explain its purpose, so it serves as an educational element.
Thank you, Rohan. Now we'll do the Eagle Scout Charge. The Eagle Scout Charge is an important part of any Eagle Code of Honor. Rohan has selected his father, Anand Shah, troop treasurer, and also a father of Girl Scout Gold Award recipient, to deliver his Eagle Scout Charge. Mr. Shah, please come to the podium, face your son, and deliver the Scout Charge.
Rohan, please stand in the center of the stage and face me. It is an honor to give you the Eagle Scout Charge on your elevation to the highest award in scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most meaningful and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged as being worthy of the elevation to Eagle Scout. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you very well know, is one of great honor and responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, you assume a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, and your fellow Scouts, and to all people. This is truly a significant undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to all Scouts. America has many good things to give you and your children, but these good things depend, for the most part, on the quality of her citizens. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift every task that you do to the highest level of service to God and all people. Your conduct along the trail to Eagle has been excellent, but one thing is more important: your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. You become an example in your community. Your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility would reflect not only on you, but on your fellow Eagles and all of Scouting. Rohan, the torch you carry is not only yours, but is also ours.
Thank you, Mr. Shah. Eagle Scout and parents, please stand. I now invite Troop 46 Eagle Coach, Mr. Paul Austin, to facilitate the award ceremony.
So it's a pleasure to work with Rohan. He said he'd just build a fence, but frankly it was a lot more than that, and it had a number of twists and turns in the journey there, and he dealt with them admirably and very calmly, as you'd expect from an Eagle Scout. So Rohan Shah, by the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it's my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken and the significance of your achievement remain with you always. No one could ever know all the acts of care and self-sacrifice from the parents of this Eagle Scout, nor the advice and guidance they have provided along the trail to Eagle. Your mother will present you with your Eagle Award. As a symbol of your mother's support, please present her with a miniature eagle pin. Your father will present the Eagle Scout certificate. As a symbol of your father's support, please present him with a miniature eagle pin. Congratulations, Eagle Scout Rohan Shah and parents. You may now be seated. I now invite Mrs. Nina Singh, Township Committee Woman, to say a few words on behalf of the Open Space Committee.
Congratulations, Rahul. I'm going to say a few words about Montgomery Township open space that you did the project for. And Lauren Vasalski couldn't be here today, so I'm going to say a few words on her behalf to you. But as all of you may know, Montgomery Township is dedicated to preservation of open space. And when we have our scouts helping us, that's such a benefit. And we have about 8,000 acres of existing and proposed open space, representing almost 40% of the township. So I just want to make sure everybody knows about that. I'm also really pleased to be here. My son is an Eagle at Troop 46. Once an Eagle, I think always an Eagle. So it's really a pleasure to be here. And now a few words from Lauren. So what I'm going to say is from Lauren, obviously. Rohan very wisely began working on his Eagle Scout project early in the spring of 2020. He decided on a project to create an exclosure fence at Rock Mill Preserve on Grandview Road. The exclosure fence is intended to keep deer away from trees and understory plants that Rohan would plant as part of his project. Without it, the deer would eat the small plants and eventually kill them. The fence also allows any native seed stock in the soil to regenerate without facing the pressure of browsing deer. We are very excited to see this demonstration project grow and evolve and use it as an educational tool for the visitors to the preserve so they can compare it to the existing forest nearby. The threats to our forests are increasing from overpopulation of deer, insects, and disease. Teaching the public about the importance of trees and planting new trees is vital. The interpretive sign designed and installed by Rohan will help us achieve this outreach. Rohan worked diligently to construct his fence and had to revisit the gates several times to find a locking mechanism that worked effectively. Once the fence was secure, he would start the planting. However, Rohan had the misfortune of feeling the consequences of a mistake that I made. This is from Lauren. I initially advised him to include a number of trees and shrubs in the fenced area that once planted, I realized were planted too densely for them to all survive. Rohan had to remove most of the tree species from the fenced area and relocate them to other places on the preserve and add individual fencing to protect each one from deer. Between the several modifications needed for the fence and gate and having to relocate several trees, Rohan's project was prolonged in execution, largely through no fault of his own. However, he was never flustered by the added burden of remedying these situations and handled it all with good cheer and poise, a personality trait that will serve him well in his personal and professional adult life. And now from me, I think that will be such a benefit, Rohan, to be able to be that flexible. Congratulations on this high honor, Rohan, and best of luck to you as you embark on this next chapter. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Singh. So Eagle Scout Rohan, please stand and offer your personal comments.
First, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. I'd also like to thank Mr. Austin for helping me with my Eagle Scout project. All the other assistant Scoutmasters for Scoutmaster conferences, any adults that have volunteered for merit badges, board reviews, basically anyone in Troop 46 who's helped me. I'd also like to thank Ethan Matthew. He had the most amount of hours on my service project. Thank you, Ethan. My scouting experience was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. It started when I was 8, I became a bear. I was Bear Scout, Cub Scout. I'm now 18, so it's been a decade, which is really weird because I shouldn't be this young and done something for a decade. But throughout my journey, I've had both the fun experiences and also the leadership experiences, and it kind of combined to help me grow as a person, as a leader, learn how to meet new people, work with people. I had the unfortunate experience of being the SPL with Ethan as we, sorry, it's not what I meant. As we transitioned back from online to in-person, and so there was a lot of knowledge about the troop, about how we worked that was lost, and I'm glad to have other people to lean on as we move back. To any younger scouts, I'd say that scouting is what you make of it. It's not, you don't have to become Eagle. It's not a requirement. Obviously, I chose to do that, but if you think that scouting is just for camping, just for merit badges, that's totally okay. And I think that's something that you should remember in your journey. If you are trying to be an Eagle Scout, I think the main piece of advice is get the leadership. There was a time period when I was a little bit younger, and I was trying to get leadership. I couldn't get leadership, and as a result, I kind of lost interest in scouting. Thankfully, I became a scribe, and it kicked up from there. But if you get leadership, then you'll be more invested, and you'll have more of an opportunity to grow and eventually become an Eagle, and it will become something that you want and not something that you think you have to do. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Eagle Scout Rohan Shah. I hope you're helping Ethan Matthew with his project, as I know he's wrapping it up. And with that, please escort your family back to their seats.
Okay, thank you. Now we will do Anthony. So Anthony Mazza, please escort your parents to the stage. Anthony, please stand, introduce yourself, and briefly describe your Eagle project and beneficiary.
Hello. So I'm Anthony Meza. I'm a senior at Montgomery. My Eagle project was building bat houses for one of our local parks, Hobler Park. I built 8 bat houses, and the beneficiary was the township, but I also worked closely with the Montgomery Friends of Open Space.
Thank you, Anthony. Please remain standing. We'll do the Eagle Scout charge. The Eagle Scout charge is an important part of any Eagle Code of Honor. Anthony has selected his grandfather, Frank Meza, to deliver his Eagle Scout charge. Mr. Meza, please come to the podium, face your grandson, and deliver the Scout charge.
Anthony Meza, please come to the center of the stage and face me. It is my honor, true honor, to give you the Eagle Scout charge on your elevation to the highest award in scouting. Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most meaningful and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged as being worthy of the elevation to Eagle Scout. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of great honor and responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, you assume a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow scouts, and to all mankind. This is truly a significant undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to all scouts. America has many good things to give you and your children, but these good things depend, for the most part, on the quality of her citizens. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift every task you do to the highest level of service to God and to all people. Your conduct along the Eagle Trail has been excellent. But one more thing is important. That's your future. As an Eagle, you become a guide to other scouts. You become an example in your community. Your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility would reflect not only on you, but to your fellow Eagles and all of scouting. Anthony, the torch you carry is not only yours, but it's also ours. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Meza. Eagle Scout and parents, please stand. I now invite Troop 46 Eagle Coach and Troop Committee Chair, Mrs. Kathy Lawler, to the stage to facilitate the award ceremony.
Thank you. So if anybody took the time to read the bio on Anthony, he's got a fascination with weather and storm chasing. And during his border review, this massive storm comes overhead, and I was a little concerned. I thought we should all head for the basement, but Anthony was more fascinated by it, telling us about what the storm system was doing overhead. So he kind of calmed my fears a little bit. So, okay. Anthony. Anthony Meza, by the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and my pleasure to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken and the significance of your achievement remain with you always. No one could ever know all the acts of care and self-sacrifice from the parents of this Eagle Scout, nor the advice and guidance they have provided along the trail to Eagle. Your mother will present you with your Eagle Award with gold palm. As a symbol of your mother's support, please present her with a miniature eagle pin. Your father will present the Eagle Scout certificate. As a symbol of your father's support, please present him with a miniature eagle pin. Congratulations, Eagle Scout Anthony Meza and parents. I would like to invite back up to the podium Committee Woman Mrs. Nina Singh, and she is as part of our Troop 46 family, and also to speak on behalf of Open Space. Thank you.
Again, I'm glad to be here, and a little more plug for open space, recreation. If any of the scouts are looking for projects, our Mayor Deborah is here, and we would love for you guys to reach out to the township. We are so blessed to have all this talent in this room. Thank you, guys. Okay, so again, I am reading this on behalf of Lauren Weslowski, who's our open space coordinator in Montgomery Township. And when I'm saying I, of course, I mean Lauren. I wish I was part of this whole project. This Bats house sounds amazing, fascinating. So I'm always flattered when I receive an invitation to speak at the Code of Honor ceremony for Eagle Scout candidates that I've worked with on their projects. So thank you for inviting me to share your day. I regret that I can't attend in person due to previous commitments. So this is her little spiel. I started working with Anthony in the fall of 2020 when he was trying to identify a location for his project. Anthony already knew that he wanted to build bat houses with an understanding of the important role of bats in the ecosystem and the current stressors affecting our population. I stepped in when Anthony needed help selecting a suitable location for these bat houses. After a few sites, we determined to not be idle, and Anthony examined Hobler Park as a possibility. He worked with the Open Space Committee and Montgomery Friends of Open Space to select a location in the park that would suit the bats' needs, while also keeping them away from the more heavily utilized public areas, where they might shy away from roosting in their boxes. Anthony was able to partner with the township's Public Works Department to get help digging the very deep holes that he needed to set the posts for these bat boxes. Digging the holes would have been a tremendous burden for his volunteer crew, as many scouts know from previous tree planting projects. The township staff was able to auger the holes with machine through the hard shale soils. This helped Anthony and his volunteers, and they were able to come in over the following weekends and install the bat boxes very quickly. The boxes were well built and were secured safely while the concrete holding them in place was setting. Anthony made his project a priority and maintained regular contact with me, Lauren, over the months of his project development and execution. Anthony's commitment to his project, his conduct throughout the process, and his passion to pursue the rank of Eagle Scout make him a fine example of the values instilled by the Boy Scouts. Congratulations, Anthony, on this high honor on a job well done.
Thank you very much for filling in today. We appreciate you being here. We really do. Okay, where am I? Okay, Eagle Scout Anthony Meza, please stand and offer your personal comments.
Hello, everyone. So I started Scouts very young, but actually I was not in New Jersey when I started Scouts. I started Scouts in Virginia with PAC 1865. And I had many friends, many tremendous experiences, but when I moved to New Jersey, I joined Troop 46. And with Troop 46, I had even more tremendous experiences. I went to many campouts. There were a couple of orienteering campouts, and we had made many amazing friends. Some of my favorite parts about scouting and some of my favorite experiences we're actually working at summer camp. I worked at Camp Acknowledgements. I went to the World Scout Jamboree in 2019, and I'm part of the Order of the Arrow, and I've worked in NYLT course. So my project was building bat houses, and it was as a message to all you younger scouts. There's never too much time. It's never too early to start your Eagle project. I started my project, my first one, back in early 2020, and nothing ever came of that one. It was supposed to be a project for Blomberg Cemetery. So I decided I wanted to do something with the Montgomery Friends of Open Spaces. And that then took quite a while. It's over a year went by, and then a year and a half, and it still wasn't done. And finally, I got it done this past December. Throughout all of scouting, the best parts have always been the experiences. World Scout Jamboree. Got to meet many people from all over the world and have such a fun experience at Summit Bechtel Reserve. At the in NYLT, I got to teach members of our council and other troops about how to run a troop and how to be a good communicator. Working at summer camp, I learned how to teach other scouts and how to teach effectively, and also deal with problems that arise with no warning. So that was yes. It's also lots of severe weather. So as a final message to younger scouts, and actually not as final message, as a thank you, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who came out and helped work on my project. I wanted to say thank you to the Beneficiary, and also the Montgomery Friends of Open Space, who helped me tremendously with my project. I wanted to thank Nice Lumber in Lambertville for helping supply the wood, Mr. Roberts from Friends of Open Space for being a very, very big support of my project. I wanted to thank Mr. Allen and Bruce for being very good friends throughout this entire process. I think it's over. And then the message to younger scouts: seek out every opportunity. There's gonna be times where things go and things you're do I want to go on this camp out? Do I want to go on that camp out? Go to every camp out. Every fun. I was over the course of my scouting, there were 3 campouts I really wish I could have gone, and each time I couldn't. I was debating and didn't go. I regretted every one. So seek out opportunities and attend them when you can.
Thank you, Eagle Scout Anthony Meza. Please escort your family back to their seats.
Okay, good. So we recognized all the 4 Eagle Scouts today. Now we'll go for the special guests and the awards. The title of Eagle Scout has always held a place of honor in our society. As an indication of this widespread recognitions, some of the special guests have joined us to say a few words. At this time, I would like to introduce Montgomery Township Mayor, Ms. Deborah Keenan, to say a few words.
Thank you all. Carrie, Andrew, where's Andrew? Rohan, and Anthony, congratulations. And congratulations to all of the Eagle Scouts. Every time I've come up here, I've said how much I enjoy this, and it is true. It is not a lie. I love coming to this ceremony and seeing the love and support from your families, witnessing the commitment that you all have to yourselves, to Scouting, and to your community. And I have a couple of personal thanks. Carrie, thank you for doing this project for this vulnerable population as someone who has members of the family that fits the bill. I appreciate that. Andrew, personally, you've helped someone that you've worked with get vaccinated. Between the two of us, we finally did it, so thank you very much. And Rohan and Anthony, thank you very much for your work that is going to benefit the township. The deer exposures are incredibly important, and bats are unbelievably critical to our ecosystem and to our community. And thank you all for coming, and I'm so very, very grateful to be here. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Keenan. At this time, I would like to ask Frank Meza to come here and present the Marine Corps certificates to the Eagle Scouts.
Okay, I just want to give a little background of while I'm in Carrie. I'll let you come up in a minute. Of why I might be presenting this award. 1969, I was actually getting ready to be drafted, and so I volunteered for the draft into the United States Marine Corps. I spent some time at Parris Island, very interesting place, and I spent some time in Camp Pendleton, learning how to be a lineman, believe it or not. And then I spent some time in Camp Lejeune, and I had every belief that I'd be going to Vietnam because that's where all military people were going at that time. But I didn't. I actually went to guard the United States Naval Base at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and spent all of my time in the Marine Corps pretty much there. Very interesting. A few years later, I've been a member of the Marine Corps League for more than 20 years now, so it is my pleasure to do this. And Larry Lepolsky, I know, has done it in the past and was not able to be here, and it's my pleasure to help a fellow Marine. The Marine Corps League is really something where you join after you've been a Marine, and you try to keep up with your fellow Marines. And part of what you learn in the Marine Corps, there's two major things you learn. One is to work together, because everything is coordinated. Whether you're going into battle or whether you are marching in a parade, all of it is coordinated. And scouting also works on working together. The other thing the Marine Corps really pushes is leadership. And scouting also is a place where you learn leadership. I've done that. The Marine Corps was interesting, but not as interesting as a few years later, I became a scoutmaster. I brought 2 boys through scouting, and both of them did very well. And I'm very happy that they're here today. But to see my grandson become an Eagle Scout is even more joyful. I want all of the scouts in here, whether you're a scout or you're an Eagle Scout, just remember that it's the leadership and working together that you know has helped you that will stay with you for years to come. And thank you. Now, Carrie, come on up. Congratulations, this is an award from the Marine Corps.
Andrew.
Thank you for the time.
Rohan.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Anthony. Thank you, Mr. Mazza, and thank you for your service. In addition to the special guests who have graciously joined us today, our new Eagle Scouts have received congratulatory letters and citations from various individuals and organizations. Some of them include Montgomery Township Board of Education, Montgomery High School, Boy Scouts of America, National Eagle Scouts Association, Governor of New Jersey, New Jersey State Assembly, Somerset County Commissioners, Marine Corps Leagues, various branches of U.S. military, United States Senate, United States Congress, FBI, and Friends of Treasure Island. They all sent congratulatory letters, which are in the binders. Congratulatory letters from additional state and federal elected officials are expected to arrive in due course. Each Eagle Scout will receive a binder containing their letters and citations. On behalf of Eagle Scouts, I would like to sincerely thank Ms. Janet Perkis, Chetna Waka, and Prema Rao for requesting and compiling all these letters and citations. I now invite our Scoutmaster, Mr. Mike Babler, to share comments about the significance of the Eagle Badge and deliver the Eagle Scout Challenge. Eagle Scouts, please come on the stage.
I got it. Thanks, Lex. Good afternoon, Scouts, family, friends, special guests, and Troop 46 family back there. This is a really good day. The presentation of the Eagle Scout Award is an occasion of pride and joy, as well as a time for reflection. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. Your foremost responsibility as an Eagle is to live with honor. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. You know that a Scout is trustworthy is the first point of the Scout law, and that's for a good reason. People will look to you to set an example and will follow the example you set. May the white of the Eagle badge remind you always to live with honor. Your second obligation is loyalty. A Scout is true to family, friends, community, and the nation. You demonstrate loyalty by pitching in and carrying your share of the load. You must also be loyal to your ideals and not let others sway you from your course. Let the blue of the Eagle badge always inspire your loyalty. Your third obligation is to be courageous. Stepping into your role as a leader, you will face many challenges and obstacles. You must have courage to face uncertainty and do what is right, no matter what other people may say or think. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you always of the courage. Your fourth obligation is to serve others, for a leader is, above all, a servant. An Eagle stands as protector of the weak and the helpless. An Eagle aids and comforts the less fortunate and the oppressed. An Eagle upholds the rights of others while defending their own. Always be prepared to put forth your best, knowing that only in giving of yourself do you give anything of value. Let the scroll on the Eagle badge remind you of service, and the knot remind you cheerfully to do a good turn daily. And your final obligation is to have vision. As a leader, you must blaze your own trail. Just as an eagle soaring in the sky can look far into the distance, an Eagle Scout must look far into the future. Only with vision will you be prepared to lead people the right way. Let the silver eagle hanging from your badge inspire your vision. So these then are the obligations of an Eagle Scout: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. So you're deserving of much credit in having achieved Scouting's highest award. However, wear your award with humility and strive to obtain that which is the highest and noblest in life. May the Scout Oath and the Scout Law be your guide. Now, the Scouts of Troop 46 would like to present the following gifts to our new Eagle Scouts. So first is a flag that is flown over the U.S. Capitol, provided by Congressman Tom Malinowski. A crystal paperweight inscribed with "Once an Eagle Scout, always an Eagle Scout." An eagle neckerchief and slide. And an eagle square knot patch to wear on your adult uniform. In addition, each Eagle will receive a 5-year membership to the National Eagle Scout Association. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Babala. Okay, the final acknowledgements. I would like to acknowledge the many people who have helped these Eagle Scouts or who have come to honor them today. The Scouts and others who worked on their service projects, the people who wrote letters of recommendation, the individuals and organizations who contributed support and encouragement, especially for the service projects, the Scoutmaster, Assistant Scoutmaster, committee members, and Eagle coaches of Troop 46 and district representatives, the families, friends, and community who have supported them throughout their scouting journey. I want to acknowledge their help to these Eagle Scouts and other Scouts in the troop that are working on their path to Eagle. Finally, I encourage you to read the bios of our Eagle Scouts in today's program. Their young lives are impressive, their accomplishments are significant, and their aspirations are admirable. This has indeed been a special occasion. Thank you for all for coming out and participating in this wonderful event. Please stand for our closing, and as you stand, Let's give our new Eagle Scouts one more round of applause. Before we conclude this Eagle Code of Honor with retirement of the colors, I would ask our new Eagle Scouts to explain how we as a troop close our Scout meetings and events.
At the end of each Scout meeting, we say the Scoutmaster's benediction as a reminder that we are all together in one troop, even when we're not physically together. So to do it, we put both of our hands up in a Scout sign. May the great Scoutmaster of all Scouts be with us till we meet again.
Color Guard, please retire the colors.
Thank you. Again, thank you all for coming. And special thanks to the Harlingen Church for allowing us to use this beautiful space for our special ceremony today. Also, special thanks to John Kump and Nancy Williams for live streaming this ceremony on YouTube, and also for helping with audio and video equipment. Please feel free to join the families for a brief reception, where I encourage you to view the memorabilia tables assembled by each of our new Eagle Scouts. They are a wonderful showcase of their scouting lives from Tiger Scout through Eagle. Thank you again, and happy Mother's Day tomorrow.